T-Mobile Arena, part of this amazing complex. MGM has done it right. Bill Hornbuckle, their CEO and president of MGM Resorts International. I could ask you the easiest question, and that's the way I do my job.
That's good.
I just keep it simple. How exciting is it? Second time in 6 years to have the Cup final here.
You know, it's been absolutely incredible. Obviously, the first time around was just magical. You guys know this. Everyone knows that story. But to now be back 6 years later, you know, for us, this wasn't easy. You know, for many, many decades, Las Vegas was about boxing. We got fortunate with UFC, but that was kind of it. We couldn't use the word Super Bowl, and the idea that we'd have a hockey team in the desert, I mean, think about that. We decided to build this arena back in 2016. We took a big leap of faith. We got extremely lucky with Bill Foley and his organization, and they've been off to the races, and so is sports in Vegas ever since.
Was there ever any doubt? It's amazing you talk about where Vegas has come from with regards to sports, and now, of course, we've got the NFL here, we've got the F1 race coming, baseball's on its way. I'm sure LeBron James got on a basketball team at some point here in Vegas. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that this city, this market, would support pro sports the way it has?
Well, look, when you spend $500 million on something, you take a shot. You got to have some doubts. Having said that, you know, I've been here 45 years. I can go back to the 1990s when the Runnin' Rebels were like the team. We filled 18,000 people at Thomas and Mack night after night after night. This town is a potpourri of sports fans, and obviously this event has proven it. And now what's happened over at Allegiant Stadium with the Raiders. And what's unique about this destination is it's a 3-hour game, but for these fans, it's a 3-day experience. And so, like, we'll have any typical Canadian hockey game here, 6,000, 7,000 fans from Edmonton. You go over to Allegiant, there's 60% of that crowd is visitors. Sometimes the owners aren't crazy about that, but it feels like an away game. But boy, it's exciting for the community.
You know, I don't think you need me telling you this, but when we go around and we see different Stanley Cup finals or different events in different cities and markets, the way that this has been branded here and the way that the fan base has embraced it, and you could argue in year one that it was, oh, what, that story was incredible. It was. Probably should make a movie about it someday. Yeah. But it's just kept growing each year. I mean, I've been so impressed with how everything has been branded. And it's Vegas, and they've done a great job with that.
Look, if you think about the roots, I mean, think about entertainment, you know, capital of entertainment for a long, long time, and it continues to transition. But we took those same basic principles and put them to play here. Like when there's a game here, we have 36,000 rooms. We turn on a marketing engine, and guess what? We help. It makes a big difference. 60% of the fans walk to Allegiant Stadium. So the convenience, the locale, the ease of getting in and out of this marketplace, and frankly, the value. I mean, it's not as free as it used to be, but the value is still here to come and enjoy an event and then ultimately a couple of days. And so we've just benefited from that.
How about the benefit of the partnership on both sides? Win-win to the highest degree between the league and MGM. You can speak to that in depth.
Look, absolutely. Gary was the first, NHL was the first to step forward when it comes to BetMGM, when it came to sports betting, to say, I see it, I value it, I want to be a partner in it, and we did a partnership. You know, our BetMGM, we're going to be a $2 billion top-line business this year. So we're over 42 or 43 states right now. So the engagement, fan engagement, the ability to get, you know, and participate all the way through a game is really, really helping sports. I think it's helping telecasts, and ultimately, clearly it helps us.
And your relationship with the NHL and some of the NHL players, current and former.
Yep.
What is it about maybe working with those athletes that is attractive to you?
It's, you know, Wayne Gretzky is one of our hosts up in Canada. I mean, you watch BetMGM.
We know well. I live in Toronto.
Okay,
we see him all the time.
See him all the time. And so for us, it's been just fantastic. You know, we provide them something unique, a great time when they come here. So it's a great, fun place to be a sponsor with. So they've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed it. There's not a lot of doors we knock on and people say, no, thank you. You know, we pay up, but the experience around it and the branding for them and us is just pretty special.
Is it, just out of curiosity, over the years, because you said you've been in this market and part of this for so long, have you seen it change from reaching out and wanting events to come here to now fielding a lot of requests?
Yeah, look, we'd like to think we pitched some ideas, and this was obviously a big pitch. The building, we consider, you know, we're literally a landscape to do this, and now we do everything we can to hold on just to get them done. So like Formula One, you know, Las Vegas Boulevard right now is not in the greatest shape. Formula One's coming. We're getting the track ready for that. So we get more opportunities come to us and say, would you like to host? We just hosted Sweet 16. like with the NFL, NCAA was, we can't go to Vegas. We're going to host Frozen 4 come 2026. So the opportunities for now with NC2A, we had Sweet 16 in this building a couple months back with Connecticut. Obviously, they had the opportunity to go the whole way. And so town's all in on it, we're all in on it, and ultimately the leagues are in on it.
Now, you're from the Northeast originally.
I am.
Before you came out here a long time ago, Boston Bruins fan.
Yep, Red Sox, Bruins.
Red Sox, now you're a Vegas Golden Knight fan, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Are you still surprised by the passion for hockey specifically? I mean, we are in the desert, southwestern United States. Not traditionally a lot of, although there's transplants.
There are a lot of transplants. I mean, well, after this amount of, there's 2.2 million people now who live here, so there's a lot of born and made here now. Having said that, yeah, I am. To the extent it took off, they love sports, and so to have something to cheer for that was our own, it's been meaningful.
And one more, how much does it matter that the NHL was first? Because everybody's coming, but the NHL was first.
It matters a great deal, and the fact that, again, Bill Foley's just been an amazing partner. He brought the Silver Knights are here over at Dollar Loan Center. That's been wildly successful for him. He gets 8,000 people for a game. And then you've got the kid, the leagues, everything that's happened in other communities for hockey. Now you can go everywhere. There's kids at 7 years old, I want to play hockey. So this has become a hockey town.
It's beautiful to see the passion, and you touched on Tark, his Final Four teams. This the fourth time in the 6 years of existence for this franchise that they've been to the Final Four. A lot to celebrate. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having us.